Alright, we are live here. We are surrounded. Absolutely surrounded.
It's live.
We've got Lance back here, and we've got
two
brand new HomePods.
that are not very functional.
You can't touch them. You can't interact with them. You can't. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's okay. So Lance, you want to talk about these? Here, you can grab this thing and talk about these things.
All right, so first and foremost, these are a couple of speakers for your music system. They're tied to your Apple Music, so they're cloud connected, obviously. So they've got a pretty powerful speaker system. They're 7 inches tall, $349, coming out in December. But they also have a 6 microphone array, which means, yes, Hey Siri's in there. You can see on top, on top. You can see how that would work if you talk to it, and it's a full home assistant, so you can ask it questions. You would ask Siri, set appointments, control things that are connected through home. So this is basically, this is Apple's entry into the Amazon Echo market. This is like, boom, really heavy. I mean, it's a kind of unfortunate we gotta wait until December, but kind of exciting. They do look somewhat familiar. People had said that they might look a little bit like the old Mac Pro.
That's true. They definitely resemble it.
They have that, you know, by the way, Apple has made speakers before.
Yes,
Yeah.
the hi-fi.
Yeah, but
system,
this is the most. This has an A8 chip inside of it.
So keep talking.
So that means that there's a lot of intelligence built into these speakers. They have a special mesh. They're spatially aware. So what does that mean? They understand the room. They understand what they are. They understand how to play the music well. They also work with. If you have more than one, they will work together. I don't entirely understand, Joe, exactly. You know, you sign up, obviously, to log into these devices with your Apple Music ID or iCloud ID, and you have access to a lot of music. I guess you wouldn't buy one of these if you're not an Apple subscriber.
Yeah, it didn't sound like they have any third-party support for audio.
No, they didn't really talk about that. But there is a whole separate thing that they talked about with controlling third-party speakers, which has nothing to do with this. So that was kind of another part of the presentation, and it was a little confusing because I thought that was going to be it. And then, of course, this is, you know, they did this. They also previewed another thing for, oh yes, the iMac Pro.
Which they might do. They have that.
Yes, that's over there, so we can try and go see that. We've probably seen all we can see here. Are they asking questions?
HomePod, yeah, so these are Apple's brand new home speakers just announced here at WWDC 2017.
Not called Siri Home or Siri Speaker, thank goodness. I like that it's called HomePod because it's a nod to the beginning, right? The beginning of Apple's explosion on the music and audio scene.
And we're not allowed to touch anything here. We're not allowed to.
No touching and no putting your hands or anything on this table.
We're not allowed to interact with the
speaker. You know, considering all the talk about AR and VR, I think this may be a virtual reality table.
True.
It probably isn't here. In fact, none of those are even here. It's all VR.
So these are them. It's a $349 speaker that's going to launch in December, right?
Yes, the launch in December. They didn't say anything about pre-order. They just said that it's coming out in December.
By Apple.
7 inches tall.
No,
I don't know
not
how much.
wireless for that.
No. There's a pretty thick wire coming in, but they are Wi-Fi, obviously, because they're pulling the music from the cloud. All the Siri intelligence is coming from the cloud. They will not, by the way, for privacy, they will not be sending anything to the cloud until you say the magic words, until you say
Hey Siri.
Otherwise, everything is local. Right? So what then? Of course, you've got to. So they're worried about privacy as usual, which is trying to get ahead of what sort of how other manufacturers have kind of rolled these things out, and maybe haven't always thought about that.
John, no, we cannot hear it right now. They are not playing any music or allowing us to interact with the speakers. All we can do is gaze at it with our eyes and our cameras. But they're here in the flesh.
Yeah, flip around a little bit so they can see like what is happening.
Yeah, I can show you the utter chaos.
It is like I have cameras all over me.
Yeah,
so
it is
let's
a crazy
see if we can. If you want to try, there's some other stuff to check out. There's Apple's VR tools, running on a the VR stuff. There's the new, I think there's the iMac Pro might be here. There's the update to the iPad Pro.
I'm gonna back away.
Yeah, let's see if we can back out.
You can take my spot. It's a very good spot. You can grab it.
Go in.
Sorry. I'm just just gonna go over here. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna move over. So Lance, where do you want to go? Oh, this is the AR stuff here.
It's just not about the images on the other images. It actually,
and the VR and the AR stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Proportionally, because it actually knows the surface.
So this is live augmented reality. Apple has officially entered the augmented
You can actually
reality
move
game.
around if you
In a
like.
pretty big way, I would say. They made a lot of mentions of it on stage.
And you can actually
What we're looking at right now is the brand new 10.5-inch iPad Pro running this augmented reality system, and it's doing near perfect live renderings of the augmented reality objects. And you can just place objects like we're doing right now. You can scale them, and they interact with each other, so you can see the shade changing based on where the objects
If you light it
are.
up,
Okay.
you see the real-time shades and the reflections on the face.
Okay. That's very cool.
It is.
At the moment, what's the kind of, so with this app at the moment,
Sorry?
so with right now, is it quite limited in terms of the objects that are rendered?
It is actually sample app for the developers
Okay.
to pick up the codes. Yeah, so ARKit is very new platform for the developers, but it actually allows the developers, without any AR accessories, they can actually create an augmented reality experience.
So here's the
whole board. Really, any angle. Get right in there.
All iPad Pro and new iPad that we just launched a couple months ago. And it actually leverages camera technology, motion sensor technology that we have. And it also inverts
Do they always have a rose gold iPad Pro?
motion co-processor. And it's actually based on the Gray CPU and GPU performances that we already have. And I'd like to show you, if that's okay.
Say
I'd like to
mention
show
it
you
at
another
least,
app.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got we gotta get it run through.
Another demo.
Yeah.
So it also understands the surface
We know that there's no hands-on.
and plays the touch.
Oh, okay, okay.
And you see the Java card, the other touch layers over there. If I move around,
This is a look at the augmented reality system on iOS 11, and they're playing some sort of Star Wars.
That's oh yeah, that's check out the game.
Looks mighty impressive. And just to show you what's going on, so this is the press room. There are a lot of people in here right now. Obviously, that's the most popular area with the HomePods in action right there. And then we've got demos going on of I think everything Apple just announced. So these are the new iPads. This is the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. This is running iOS 11, right?
iOS 11.
It's running iOS 11?
Yeah.
Apparently, it looks like we've got some different colors of the iPads up here, as you can see. This is the iPad Pro. This is the demo room again. So there's a lot of augmented reality stations over here. There's another one over here. Are there rose gold iPad Pros? Is that what that is?
It looks like it is.
But are there any here on the tables?
What about that one?
Is that? I can't even tell.
I can't tell either. You gotta go over there.
Can
and
you
check it out.
show me a demo of some of the AR stuff?
Sure.
And this is running iOS 11, right?
Yep.
And this is the new iPad Pro?
Yes.
Right, so it's got the 120 refresh rate.
Yep.
Wow,
And
I saw it looked even, like the transitions going to landscape and portrait were really smooth. So this is the augmented reality demo here. And it's detecting that a table's there, right? And so then you can just start placing objects at will? Okay.
Yeah, so let me just kind of give you
And is this a demo that's going to be built into iOS 11, or this is just for kind of today's event, just demoing the augmented reality
I
capability?
think it's, I don't know.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
I could guess.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
Oh wow, you can turn on the light.
Yeah. Notice the shadows.
Right.
And you can.
Wow, you can totally interact with it from sort of all angles. Wow. And it's doing all live rendering right here, like on the fly. And you can snap photos, it looks like, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, wow. Okay. And what are these toggles down there? More options, ambient light estimation. Oh, so you can like kind of tweak with what's going on in the experience. Okay, very cool.
Sure.
And can you are you able to pinch and zoom the objects to make them bigger and smaller?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you bring them, oh no, I guess you can't pinch and zoom, but you can bring them kind of closer and further. That's what resizes them. And then if you physically move away with the iPad, it will,
Here, let me try that.
right. And then if you, that's right. That is very, very, very impressive. And this is the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. Can you show me some iOS 11 stuff? So this is
iOS 11, the focus iOS 11 capabilities
is back there. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for the demo.
Show you all the
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So I know the title of this live is the HomePods, but we're going to keep it going here. This is an iOS 11 demo table over here. I'm going to find an open slot to go in.
iOS 11.
iOS 11 is this way. Thank you very much. Yes, that's me. All right, it's chaotic. It's extremely chaotic over here.
There's something on your back.
Is this the iOS 11? No. Where can I find the iOS 11 stuff? Right in here? All right, cool. I'm live on Facebook, and I definitely want to show that off while I'm Okay. It seems pretty stacked right now. Can you swing around with you?
We might be able to squeeze in.
Yeah. So we're looking at iOS 11 right now, and I can't exactly tell what he's doing because I'm not too close.
What I'm going to do now, so it just opens up new doors for the kinds of artistic things you can do. Seb, I don't know if you want to show the eye ornament at that point. This is a great example.
Wow, this is so pretty.
I thought wow, very cool.
而且呢，可以调整这个笔触啊、颜色，非常适合艺术家自己就现场创作。
What announcements from WWDC were you most excited about while you were waiting to get the iOS 11? That speaker seems really awesome. I definitely want to try it and listen to it, but we can't at WWDC. But it seems to be it seems like it's going to be really good. I mean, you remember what Apple did with the iPod back in the day, so. So this table is pretty packed in here.
Like previously used apps, but you can see it preserved that configuration. So if that's something that I always do, I always use photos and mail together, then it'll save that in the exact configuration that we were. So I can always quickly go back to those kind of favorite configurations. That's great. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
So this is.
Hey, Marty. How are you? I know. Good to see you.
I think we'll do a quick demo here.
Yeah.
This is iOS 11, right?
This is iOS 11.
Can you just rotate it again so I can see the screen animations? Oh, it's so smooth. That's insane. So this is doing 120 hertz refresh, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, the place that you can see that kind of the most is just scrolling through different content. So something like
the internet here is real bad.
Well, yeah, you got a ton of people in there.
Yeah.
I can see this looks okay. That's decent. Okay. So anytime you're scrolling through content, we are dynamically shifting what the refresh rate is of the display.
Oh wow!
So if you're looking at a photo and nothing's moving, we can dynamically jump that down.
Can I scroll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow! I mean, you're not going to be able to see this on Facebook Live that clearly, but I promise you, with my eyeballs, this is almost like too smooth. Your eyes can't even keep up with this. Wow! Wow! Wow!
It also means that things like maps.
It looks so different than anything that you usually you see, just kind of like a drag and a lag. But this looks really incredible. And does it do the same thing on the home screen? Does it have 120?
So we're able to dynamically adjust depending on what you're doing. So anytime you're doing something,
that's amazing.
We can boost it up. And the key technology there is that dynamic frame speed. So we can preserve battery, because if we just ran this whole display at 120 frames per second,
it would kill battery.
Exactly, you'd have dramatically less battery life. But there's lots of times.
So it dynamically changes based on what you're doing. Can you show me some drag and drop stuff?
Sure. So I think that one of the best things to show that off is just going between like mail and.
So if you're just tuning in, we are getting a live demo of iOS 11 right now. So we've got mail on the right and photos on the left.
And this is kind of the traditional split screen that you've seen, right?
Yep.
I select the background layer.
So let's say I'm going to compose an email. Instead of copying and pasting, I can just sort of pick an image.
Apply a motion blur.
Wow.
Takes a lot of
type address my email,
right,
and it's done.
Okay. Wow. That's really smooth. Can you show me bringing up the dock and interacting with the dock?
So here's the dock.
Yeah.
So let's say I wanted to change the app on the right or something like that. Maybe I want to use notes. So I'll bring those out here. Now
can you flip through the other app that you were just in on the right side?
Yeah. There you go.
No, like if you want to go back to mail.
Oh, back to mail?
Side.
Well, I changed it here.
Okay.
So now it's now.
Because what was that with you can drag it up and it shows you like the different spaces?
Yeah. So
that's what it is. Right. So this is a new multitasking window.
Right.
So you've got all the apps running here. You've got Control Center over here and the dock over here accessible. Right. So this just double tapping to get to multitasking. This is the new multitasking UI now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And then you can just kind of grab an app here, and then how do you bring the split screen view in?
So I want to add an app.
Yeah.
Then I just pull up my dock.
Yeah.
And let's add mail to this. So then I tap on mail. I drag it out here. This is the slide over view. So some people like slide over, and you can move that pane, either side. Or if you want to do the split screen mode, you just kind of pull down on that line over there, and then you're in split screen mode.
And then you can drag and drop from here as usual. And I just want to see some of the, can you full screen the files application? And I just want to see the view of like, if you can sort of by like, or the list view like this, yeah. I mean, this looks so much like your Finder on the desktop. I mean, the convergence of iOS and macOS is happening right before our eyes. So we can grab something from here and drag it into...
Yeah, let's say I don't know, there's a file here and I wanted to tag it green. I just drag the file over green and there we go.
And can you show me the last thing? I want to see the new the notes, where you can just tap on the lock screen and bring up the notes.
So if I am on my lock screen, take my pen, and I just push on the display, and it automatically goes into notes. Now we don't create a split screen, so but then it automatically launches notes, and just we were playing right here, so you get some scribble. Then I can.
And this is stuff you drag and drop from. Okay. Now there are no documents for you to scan here, right? I would love to see a demo.
Yeah, actually that's true. We didn't have a document out here.
Okay. Because I found it really impressive that you can go from sort of like an angle and just what else did I miss? Anything else you can show me cool with iOS 11?
The only other thing I was thinking, I mean, there's just some great apps, but just in terms of trying to appreciate the True Tone display and the color depth.
Yeah, this looks amazing. Are these photos shot on the iPad or no?
That's a good question. I don't know if these were shot on the iPad. That's a good question. Normally we do that,
fantastic.
But I don't want to tell you something that may not be true. I can find out.
And a question for you, kind of maybe a little bit unrelated. What devices can do AR? Do you know?
Basically, I mean, it's an iOS.
Right. It's iOS, but you can't
know how far back. Yeah, I don't know how far back.
I think I heard, because someone asked on the live stream. I think I heard 6S and above.
There is an AR VR table down there, so they'll have the system specs. I just don't remember how far back.
Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you so much for the demo. I appreciate it. And any chance do you have the new Mac Pro, the new iMac Pro?
I don't think it's. You guys have the. I don't think it's the. It's just the devices that are shipping.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So you saw the new iPads. There's nothing really visual with the new iMacs. I mean, they're right behind me over here, but there's nothing that you're going to be able to see on this live stream, because the colors and stuff will not be reproduced from a Facebook live stream. And I'm gonna see if Lance, well, I can't really find Lance and Carissa anywhere, but thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This was a live demo, a live look at all of the new gadgets that were announced here at WWDC. Thank you so much for tuning in.